So today we got a video with a lady talking about men are upset about no fault divorces. Now, before we get into it, I want you guys to pay attention to both of her hands. Those fingers are naked, naked. Let's get into it.
Men who are so upset at no fault divorce, meaning you don't have to provide a reason that the court deems okay. You could just say, I no longer want to be married to this person. They're so upset that that's a thing that they're coming after it.
Okay, I'm not a red pillar, okay? I'm not a red pillar at all. But, lady, do you think that a man that loves his wife has done everything he can to make her happy is going to be jumping for joy that she's leaving him? And for no reason at that. Do you think he's on top of the world because she's leaving him? If he's done everything he could to make her happy? I'm trying to make sense of that. See, that attitude is messing it up with the good men out there. Yeah, you got the ones that's abusive, this, that, and the other. They talk foul, treat you foul. But it's a lot of good ones out there. That attitude is messing it up with the good men out there. They're choosing to walk away. Now, again, I'm not a red pillar, but man, them guys' advice about staying away from marriage is sounding pretty damn good right now.
And there are a lot of men in the comments of some of these videos who are advocating, saying, well, that's not fair. The woman could just decide to leave whenever and she can take all of my stuff. You mean all of your nothing?
It's amazing she said nothing. But in these divorces, especially the ones that I've seen, a lot of the women that leave, they leave with a whole lot of everything. Now, some of them come in with their own and leave with half. And a lot of them have come here with nothing and left with everything. I mean, hey, men have done it, the women too. So it's a two-way street. But we ain't talking about men leaving women. We're talking about women leaving men on this one. Yeah, it's a lot of y'all that walked in with nothing and left with everything.
Yeah, but she can take all of my stuff and she's just going to destroy a family because of her feelings. This is something that a lot of men I'm seeing in these comments are saying, well, men make logical decisions, women are leaving because of their feelings. Question for some of these men. What feelings are allowed? Because if I feel like I'm in a situation that I don't want to be in because you're abusive or because you're, whether that's financially, physically, emotionally, or I just don't love you anymore and I don't want to do this anymore, why is that not a good enough reason to you? Why do you need someone to be legally bound to you? That's kind of sus. Why not just be a better partner? Someone that no one wants to leave.
What is abuse these days? When I hear that, oh, he was abusive. What is abuse these days? That word that gets confused with boundaries, I think. Yeah, that word gets confused with boundaries. And then when I hear that little saying, be a better partner so no one wants to leave. Translation. Clear translations for that. Keep your mouth shut, keep your wallet open, and let me do what I want to do to you. And you just take it. That ain't happening. I don't expect no female to put up with it, and I know damn well ain't no real man gonna put up with it. Like, you sensing that she got a real disdain, a real hate for men. I can just sense like she really, really dislikes men. But let's continue.
And instead of being a better partner, or I don't know, coming up with a prenup that serves your purposes because you don't want someone to take all of your nothing, right? So you say, okay, fine, let's decide that a marital asset doesn't exist. If we're going to get married, if either one of us decides to leave the relationship, then we get what we came in with and we split whatever we made together 50-50. Or you're not entitled to whatever, or whatever. You could make a prenup.
A prenup is about as useless as tits on a bar hog. It ain't worth a damn. Those things hold up like cheap toilet paper. I wouldn't trust that shit for even the hell. No. You can get a prenup. What for? They'll find a loophole through it just to rob him blind too. It ain't gonna do a bit of damn good. And first of all, you gotta get a prenup. If you marry somebody, you don't need to marry them. I mean, that would be my opinion. You probably marrying the wrong person if you feel you need a prenup. But shit, then again, who's the right person? You got money, you got problems, right?
But that's not what they want. They know that there are mechanisms that allow them to not be screwed in a divorce. They know that. They don't want you to have the choice to leave. Because marriage is till death do us part, right? No. It's so unnecessary to say all of that. It's 2023. You abuse me, I'm out. You're a bad partner, I'm out. I'm tired of cleaning your dirty socks and working full time, I'm out.
I ask this question again. Like, in a relationship these days, what is abuse? I know what physical abuse is. I'm talking about verbal abuse, because I heard some guys say, hey, baby, I don't think you should wear that out. And they, it starts from there. I'm grown, you can't tell me what to do. Yeah. He abused me, he tried to control me. That's not abuse, that's just the man saying, hey, I don't think that's appropriate to wear out. Then tired of washing drawers and socks and working full time. Sound like you tired of being an adult. You might need to move back in with your mom and dad. But I am like this though. If that woman can do it, man he can help out too. I mean, why not help out with the dishes? If both of you work, why not help out around the house? She do it, you can come in and help out too. This ain't just a one-way street. Hey, it takes a team. You gotta be a team. But it sounds like this lady's just tired of being an adult. And she keeps throwing this word abuse around, bad partner. What is a good partner then? Just kicking out the cash, keeping the mouth shut, letting you show those tigglers in public, just letting you do what you want to do, letting you run amok in the street, and to bring you home some of that old Cassie Cooch. That's your version of a good partner. You got to explain what a good partner is. I'm curious to know what is a good partner.
And that's totally okay. You're never around to raise the kids and I'm raising them by myself. Your purpose or your place is not necessary and I'm out. It just baffles me that these are the same men who describe marriage as a prison that they're forced into, and also something that suddenly is just so sacred that that can't be ended when they're the ones who are being left. Make it make sense. They're so afraid of women who aren't interested in the proposition of marriage because it no longer benefits them. I mean, even women who don't want to have children don't have to be, and don't want to be married. And there are women who want to have children. You still don't have to be married to do that. It just doesn't serve a ton of purposes. And they're getting frustrated and they're getting scared. Good. Please be scared. Fresh and Fit said, if a high status man like Steven Crowder can get divorced, then what does that mean for you? And they're right. Because we're coming for you. Because it's over for you. Because nobody has time for you anymore. Bye.
Ladies, I've said it before and I say it again. Watch who you lend your ear to. Everyone is not talking to you in your best interest. This lady clearly does not have the best interest for anyone she's talking to. Greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing everyone he didn't exist, right? Here you go. All men are bad in her eye. She didn't say some. It's all men. That's a lie. There are good men out there. Everything is not abuse. Everything is not controlling. All men are not bad. Stop listening to people like this who don't have your best interest first. This woman gives a damn about anything. She just wants clicks and views. No one wants to die alone. This advice will get you there.